Okie dokie. We've gone down the Itsumi route, but I think I might have screwed up. Oh, no, I didn't screw up. I did everything that I was supposed to do. Koji screwed up by not admitting his feelings before, Itsumi left and we went our separate ways. It kind of left this whole thing. Itsumi was feeling a lot of regret because she really liked me and I didn't say anything and I felt like an idiot. And I mean, I'm really just saying, and all Koji's been saying throughout this whole game is like, wow, you got really awesome breasts. I'm attracted to your body. But you're not getting the idea. She really likes you. But I think Koji also really likes her. We have to make this right. We have to do some sort of, I don't know, big romantic gesture. We might have to Love Actually this shit, okay? We have to go to her house and just do the cue cards. It's the only way. So, is this the end? She just exploded at me. I don't know what to do. Am I a bad person? Should I have said something? Her feelings have been unanswered this whole time. Imagine if you love someone and they are close to you every day for years. Eventually you manage to confess. Imagine that person knew all along but didn't say a single thing. Thinking about it makes me realize how cruel it is. She must have thought I was being dense the whole time. She probably adopted her forward, blunt style because she wanted to get me to see her that way too. I'd like to think that I'm not stupid. It was obvious that she was hitting on me the whole time. But I honestly didn't know what I should say. I truly am the dumb harem protagonist. For a pervert, the answer is obvious, right? Yeah, I like you too, but I'd like you more if your dress was on the floor. Ayo! Up top. No, that's isn't who I am. I have to answer her feelings properly. And I must admit, I feel something too. A little spark can become a raging inferno. Itsumi has always been cute to me. Even in middle school, I thought she was beautiful. But does that mean anything now? I guess she's not going to be the only one facing years of regret now. If she doesn't want me in her life, then it's over. No, it's not over! No! Let's do this, come on. It feels just as lifeless in here as when we started. When did I move this box next to my desk? I pulled the box open and it's full of musty smelling books. Is this what I think it is? An old photo album. I must have taken it with me when I moved. That's right, I had an old pile of books in my room. And that's where it would have been. I guess I'm thankful I remembered to pack this. Oh. All these photos together. Itsumi and me. Just looking at them brings back a lot of memories. We've known each other for what seems like forever. Too bad we can't animate any of the photos, am I right? So instead of fading, her gets laid over her feelings, making them grow and grow. It was a little seed planted in her heart, which grew and grew until it became an enormous shining pearl. Or a brilliant diamond. Is that really how much you like me, Itsumi? And I can't just ignore that, can I? It would be disrespectful not to face her feelings after all this time. Putting the album aside, I can't help but smile. I think I know how to cheer you up, Itsumi. What I have here is a treasure trove. These relics are more precious than gold to us. We'll sort things out, don't worry. I promise you that. My wonderful childhood friend. I'll answer your feelings with my own. Let's go. Let's do this. There are moments in life where you're left at a complete loss as to what to do. As much as I think about it, I don't know the exact way I'm going to settle things with Itsumi. She's definitely still mad at me at this point. So I think the only thing I can do is go to try to sort things out. Okay. Oh, so you can literally... Okay. Settle things with Itsumi. Alright. I've psyched myself up for this. So you could literally just do all of the routes and then just pick one at the end. Ah, well, doesn't matter. It's going to take a lot of courage for me to go back. Still, I have to do it. I won't leave you to face Christmas all alone. I promised, after all. As I wander into the cafe, I see a familiar figure standing by a table. Itsumi is holding a drink tray close to her chest, her fingers digging into its hard surface. She turns around and sees me. For a moment, she seems to be at a loss for words. What are you doing here, Koji? I said I'd help, didn't I? Even an idiot has to keep his promises. I have no say in whether or not you can work here, so do as you wish. Then I'm going to help my friend. She offers no response. The day grows busier and busier, yet this time I keep pace the whole way. Itsumi is getting dishes out faster than the customers can order them. The entire time she tries her best not to look at me. You did something to upset her, huh? The cafe's owner looking at my shoulder as I continue to clean the dishes. We had a fight, yeah. I want to make things right. Do that soon, would you? It's affecting business. She's been down. I've noticed. When you can read her feelings, you know something is wrong. So whatever you did, you better fix it, Koji. The girl is completely lost right now. Right, I'll do my best. Itsumi passes by at that moment. She's trembling with every step. Itsumi, please. Hear me out when you have the chance. Ah, that was me. Fine. She doesn't say anything else. Instead, she focuses on the job and keeps the dishes flowing out of the kitchen. Eventually, the crowds die down and we have time to actually talk. We sit down across from each other. Itsumi still looks shaken. I barely know what to say. For a moment, we just drink in the awkwardness, unsure of what to do. Eventually, Itsumi breaks the silence. Why did you come back? Because I wanted to answer your feelings. You're right. I was being indecisive. But I'm going to tell you now. I like you, Itsumi. And I admit, I regretted I never said anything to her. Do you? Do you really mean it? Are you just telling me what I want to hear, Koji? Why would I do that? I know you can see right through me. I can't lie to you. You know I'm telling the truth. Yes, I'd know right away if you were lying. That's right. That's how well I know you. She leans over and puts her face down on the table. Just... Koji? It's hard to just forget. It's not as simple as just saying sorry and that you want to make things right. You have to prove it. That's why I'm here. I was scared of facing you again, but I knew I had to do it. You were suffering. I saw it in your face and your actions. I know saying sorry isn't good enough, but I want to do my best. I can see her tearing up a bit. Koji, I really do love you. And it really hurt when I said those things to you yesterday. But that's how I felt. I wanted you to notice me. But you saw the whole time and just chose to say nothing. I know. I thought about it. I realized that if someone knew my feelings but never answered, I'd be angry too. You didn't do anything wrong, Itsumi. Even so, I was being harsh. It's okay, couples fight all the time, don't they? But we aren't a couple. But we can be. I reach across the table and take hold of her hand. Then why don't we change that, Itsumi? For the first time in her life, she actually looks embarrassed. I've finally cut through her apathetic personality. I wouldn't dislike that. Actually, I'd really like it. I can feel her fingers slip between mine. After all, we've known each other for so long, haven't we? That's right. Who would make a better couple than us? Dude, we'd be vibing. We're so vibing. Couples goals! Let's go! She was upset, but now I can see a gentle smile forming. I've been waiting a long time for you to say that to me. Thank you, Koji. So are we going to spend Christmas Eve together? Absolutely. It'll be our first date. I find it so strange to be... Wow, just straight up, okay. I find it so strange to be saying that, even with all those feelings, we never actually went on a date. Or did anything as lovers. Then we'll have to make up for lost time, won't we? Yes, we will. She stands up from the table, brushing the tears away from her eyes. Huh, break's nearly over, Koji. The rest of the shift is easy, but do your best. Don't worry, Itsumi. We'll take on whatever comes, together. Game over. Well, this is it. It's Christmas Eve. One of the single most important days of the year for me. I originally thought that I'd be completely alone for this day, And yet here I am, feeling nervous about what's going to happen next. That's just normal when you're going on a date with a cute girl, right? It's me. I'm so sorry that I wasn't honest to you all of those years ago, but I was afraid of what would happen if we got too close. I shouldn't worry about that now. Pointlessly complaining about things I can't change is stupid. I'm going to take her on a date, just like I should have done years ago. I want her to remember this night. I want her to treasure this as one of her most precious memories. That sweet, straightforward girl who I knew all of those years ago. I can't believe that she hasn't changed at all since then. It's me. I never wanted to admit to myself, but I felt something for you too. Something more than just friendship. From this point forward, I'll be honest with my feelings. You deserve that much at the very least. Let's have as much fun as we can this Christmas Eve. Just like it was all those years ago. Here I am, waiting for Itsumi to arrive. It's almost time for our date. Who would have thought that I was going to date my childhood friend? I made it happen! Seems like something out of a romance novel. It's actually not. That's why I made it happen. After being separated for years, the two lovers reunite, and their love for each other is rekindled. No one ever says what happens after that. Dude. Holy fuck. Is it because it turns out alright? I don't know, I'm hardly an expert on romance. I mean, I handle the Itsumi's feelings with the grace of an ogre. But you should know, there's layers, they have layers. But I shouldn't worry about that right now. I felt so nervous about this date. Even though she's done some pretty shameless things in front of me, it feels different now. It's natural to get nervous around the person you like, I guess. A knock comes on the door, tapping at my chamber door. I guess this is it. When I open the door, she's wearing her casual clothes. Ah, yeah, the same clothes that she wears all the time. Hey, Koji. Hey, it's me. Not dressing up for tonight? No, I do enough of that at work. And I only want you to be looking at me tonight. It seems she really means that too. This night is just for us. So let's make the most of it. Feels weird. This will be our first date. I don't know how to feel about it. All I know is that I'm happy. Right. This just feels like it should have happened a long time ago. Hey, don't worry about it. We're together now, that's the important thing, right? Of course. I finally got a chance to confess my feelings. Meeting you again this Christmas was the greatest present I could have asked for, Koji. It's not something I really saw before. But Itsumi was always an incredibly cute girl. Even more so right now. She's actually shy. The side of her is amazingly kawaii. Anyway, where would you like to go for our date? Wherever you want, Itsumi. After all, you've been working this entire time. Just as long as we avoid the shrine, the woods, or that lingerie store. Cut loose and have as much fun as you can. Okay. Let's get wasted. I don't know where to go, so let's just walk around downtown and see what we find. Sounds great to me. She takes a step to stand right next to me. Slowly, she leans into me until she's resting on my shoulder. Her hands... Piggyback ride? I don't understand. Why was it so hard to do that? I wanted to do it the entire time, but I always stop myself. Why is it so hard, Koji? Because you're touching me right now. What's easy for one person might be hard for another. It's just life. But you're able to do it in the end, right? Isn't that what matters instead of wishing for a different life? Yes. She practically drags me out of the apartment, smiling the entire time. Come on, we need to leave nice and early. You don't want to miss anything, do you? Not at all. Oh, there's a Christmas tree here now. Downtown is absolutely booming, as always. I don't think it was ever this busy in the last town I lived in. Everyone is out on the town tonight, it seems. Whew, just look at all that electricity in the air. It looks like the Christmas rush is well and truly on. I'm glad I'm not working tonight. Look at these crowds. How much business does your cafe get on Christmas Eve? During the night, I mean. I'd say at least double the business we'd get during the day. Are you sure they're going to be okay? Don't worry, they'll be fine. Meanwhile, it's on fire and everyone's running around panicking. They knew I was planning to do this from the start. You were planning our date that early? Yeah, I didn't know if I was going on a date or not, but I planned ahead just in case. I made sure everyone knew, including my boss. He's surprisingly lenient with how much he relies on you. It's because he relies on me that he agreed to do this. All the other staff need practice, he said. How cruel. At least I'm not there right now. Don't worry about them, Koji. Just worry about me. Pay attention to me. What would you like to do first? I have no idea. Then you'll let me decide? Go ahead. We should get ice cream. Isn't it already cold? We always ate ice cream on Christmas Eve. Dude, wintertime is the best time for ice cream. Ice cream in front of the fire was one of the best parts of Christmas Eve. Come to think of it, eating ice cream in front of the fireplace was always a bad idea. Remember how it would melt and get everywhere? That was the best part. Even though we had to clean it up afterwards. Yeah. That was that time when your parents had new carpet put in. We're supposed to be getting new carpet put in. That's why we don't have our Christmas decorations up right now. Even though they're coming in late January, when they were supposed to have come before Christmas, we were told that we were absolutely not allowed to eat the ice cream there. But we did it anyway, and they got really angry. But it was worth it. Yeah, I don't have a single regret about ice cream, even if it was a bad idea. Sometimes bad ideas are the best ideas. It doesn't take long until we find somewhere selling it. We end up sitting on a bench to eat the ice cream. Itsumi's looking to me, though. Hey, Koji. She reaches out towards my face. What is it? Her finger brushes over my cheek. You got some ice cream on your face. She licks it off her finger. Oh, delicious. All sexy like some shikamori stuff. Oh, damn, that scene was hot. Anyway, I can't help but blush from the gesture. Right. Even it seems I'm weak towards cuteness instead of lewdness. Even though Kami is better than shikamori, but goddamn, that was great. Who would have imagined? Why are you so embarrassed? What are you so embarrassed over, you pervert? Can't handle being touched by your childhood friend? I'm not embarrassed at all. I know when you're lying. There's no need to be bashful around me, Koji. We're adults, aren't we? Yeah, right. I still can't help but feel nervous. At first, she was shy, but now she's becoming incredibly confident. Is she already comfortable with the idea of dating me? Don't forget to finish your ice cream. You can't spend the whole night lost in thought. Right. We finish, and Itsumi looks very pleased. Ice cream during Christmas still tastes as great as ever. Don't you think, Koji? Now that she mentions that, I did enjoy that. I don't think I've had ice cream during Christmas since I saw you. Itsumi shakes her head. Don't dwell on the past, you told me that. Here and now is what matters. Come on, let's go look at the Christmas tree. She takes me by the hand and tugs me off the bench. I need to stand up for a minute because I've been in my chair for about an hour. Oh, that's cute. Can I, No, I can't. I can't hide the text box. Maybe I can. Maybe I've unlocked the CG for later. That I can have a look at it. Because it does look really cute. Her face reminds me of how she used to smile every Christmas Eve. It's in this moment that I realise why I love her so much. The shimmering lights of the Christmas tree dance around her, giving her an almost angelic appearance. For a moment, I'm lost in how beautiful she looks. Gently squeezing my hand, she guides me through the crowd. Eventually, we stop right in front of the Christmas tree. Her eyes look onto mine. You have beautiful eyes, Koji. Has anyone ever told you that? Can't say they have, why? When we first met, that's the first thing I noticed about you. They say that eyes are windows into the soul, and I liked what I saw in yours. They were truly beautiful. They are truly beautiful. You're breathtaking. I guess that's where my feelings started, even if I didn't know at the time. Then, when we spent our first Christmas together, her attention sweeps over the entire square briefly. Whenever I see candy canes or decorations or trees, they all remind me of you. Koji and Christmas will always be one and the same to me. Her smile grows wider and wider as she looks at me. Koji, the day I left you was the single greatest regret that I've ever had in my life. Nothing I ever did after that compared to having to leave you behind, Koji. When I was in the car on my way to this town, I felt like crying the entire time. Hey, don't worry about that, okay? I keep telling you, I'm here right now. I have no intention of letting you go. That's right. She grabs my hands, holding tightly. It's very lewd. Her eyes are shining. I love you, Koji. I wish I had the courage to say it earlier, but I finally did it. I want to be with you again. Please, no matter what. Don't let anything pull us apart. Promise me that you'll be here, no matter what happens, Koji. She holds out her hand to me. With no hesitation, I take it. I promise, Itsumi. We'll be together forever. Thank you. I know you're someone who keeps his promises. Crap. I tripped over my computer cables and just ruined the moment. With you by my side, I know that everything is going to be wonderful. There's magic in this moment. I can just feel it. Oh, it's getting hot in here. The mood is right, the atmosphere is right. And she's looking at me with so much love in her eyes. Koji, I want to do something. May I? I want to do something too. Whatever you like, Itsumi. Okay. Then close your eyes for a moment. I want it to be a surprise. Closing my eyes, I think I know what's coming next. I feel something soft press against my lips. She stays there for the longest time. I can feel the heat radiating from her. As I slowly open my eyes, Itsumi looks back at me. I finally had my first kiss. I couldn't think of anyone that... Yo, what's up? I'm absolutely whizzing my way through this visual novel right now. I just got handed a cheeseburger. And the dogs are in here. They're making a mess. Anyway, I couldn't think of anyone I would rather give it to. She looks up at the starry sky. I wonder if Santa knew what I wished for this year. Maybe she did. While the night is still young, Koji, there's so much more I want to do before Christmas. She takes me by the hand again. Will you come with me? Of course, I'll come with you, Itsumi. I'm so glad. Oh, I almost barfed. For Christmas, I reunite with my childhood friend. Her love survives the test of time. Now I know there won't be... Oh god, I'm just barfing constantly. Make it stop. I know there won't be another time that I'll ever be separate from her again. This is the story of how I fell in love with my childhood friend on Christmas Eve. I don't know what's going to happen from here, but if it's with her, then I'm ready for it. Wait, that was the game? No way. Wait, that was... Okay. That's it? We don't even get like a romantic thing or anything? Alright, fine. Screw ya. While the credits are rolling, I'm gonna eat my burger. That was ridiculous. Surely I was expecting a couple more scenes than that. So you're gonna tell me you're gonna do like really suggestive, like suggestive ecchi scenes throughout the game, but then when it actually comes to the real romantic moment, you don't do anything like that? There's no like follow-up where we go back to our... Wow, those credits were really short. We're not going to go back to our apartment and like, I don't know, make out or something. She's not going to show me like any sexy... There's not going to be any sexy CG. For real. That was ridiculous. I was expecting more than that. I will be honest. But this recording's only been going for 25 minutes, so... Ah, there we go. We got all the CGs at least. We probably got all of... Yeah, I think we might have gotten all of Itsumi's stuff. So... Oh yeah, because I think there's one... Okay. It looks like there's one we missed from... There's one we actually missed from Akina. And Should we keep going? Or what do we do? Alright. Do I have to start the game again, or can I just load from somewhere else? I mean, I shouldn't have to go through the game again, because we've already sort of introduced. Or maybe there's too many pickles in this goddamn burger. Maybe I'm sitting over here for a minute, so I'm not like blah 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 right into the microphone. I mean, you can still hear me, right? Surely we can go through the other routes. I shouldn't have to start the game again, because we already had like the introductory scene. Unless the CG we're missing was like the first thing with Akina that we missed. Maybe you have to do it in that order. You can only go for them one at a time to unlock everything. Alright, screw it, we'll do that. Let's actually keep going with this game. Yeah, that's why I saved. So we can keep going. So we've done Itsumi's route. We're back at our apartment. I think at this point we've just gone underwear shopping with Akina. So let's see if Santa shows up again. Maybe I'll wait to see if Santa shows again. She did say she'd be dropping by someday. Still, I don't know when that will be. I don't think Santa Claus owns a phone. You'd think you'd get one. It'd be really useful. Weather data. Stuff like that. Still, what if I wait the entire day and she doesn't turn up? I just spat all over the microphone. That would be depressing. Just then, a sharp knock comes from the door. Hello, Koji. I used the door just like you asked. Didn't get lost along the way, did you? Not at all. So you should have more faith in yourself. It's not that hard. You're right. So I was wondering, are you free today? Yeah, I was wondering when you were going to show. So you were thinking of me. So happy. Yo, do we actually get to romanticize Santa? We do get to fuck Santa. One day it became a reality. I want to see what it's like to go Christmas shopping. I'm still eating my burger, so I do apologize. Which is really bad that I'm eating a burger at like 11:30 at night when I already had 6 pieces of KFC and some chips from McDonald's. That was my dinner. My Christmas Eve dinner. How depressing is that? Probably should have had the burger. That's it. Next year I'm going on a diet, guys. Like an actual one. My New Year's resolution is to actually stop eating so much crap. I'll keep going through the text while I'm eating this thing. Yeah, there we go. Alright, done. So we're going Christmas shopping. Santa has never been Christmas shopping before. I guess you don't really have to, because you make all the toys yourself. It is the best time of year. It's also the worst, because you just have to just get everything done, and everyone else also has to get all their shopping done, and it's hectic, it's crazy, and the weather's hot outside, and it's just nuts. And by the way, shout out to everyone in the US who's kind of doing it tough right now, because I've heard it is insanely cold, and the snowy weather is just absolutely nuts right now. So shout out to everyone in the US. Stay safe. Okay, as much as I'd rather be in snowy weather right now for Christmas, or just for this time of the year in general, just take it easy, everyone. Still, I'd much rather there than here, because Anything over 25 degrees, there's no way. You said I should have some faith in myself, right? Right. If you want to go shopping, then we should go as early as possible. It's even more crowded later in the day. I see. Sorry, I'm just dying, that's all. I'll be with you the entire time. I can't handle the sweetness. Must resist that. An entire gingerbread house, frosting and all, still wouldn't have as much sweetness as Santa. I can't handle the sweetness. An entire gingerbread... Wait, did I do that, or... Alright, shall I show you the way then? Yes, please. I reach for her hand. Koji? That's really embarrassing. I know you said you won't get lost, but I want to make sure. Holding my hand is no chance, right? I see. If you don't like it, we don't have to. No, it's fine. I'm more than happy to hold your hand. I just don't want to get pregnant. Okay, I'm glad. Holding hands with a cute girl. It's only something... Dude, we just made out with a cute girl. Oh wait, that's in the future. You don't know that yet. We're in an alternate universe now. I can feel her grip tighten. Sure. So hand in hand, we go out on the town. Ah, the familiar town. The bustling, hustling, bustling neighborhood. The entire time, Santa looks around with curiosity at all the sparkling decorations and peers into seemingly every storefront. So people buy their own decorations instead of making them? Yeah, usually. Not everyone can make things like you can. I guess that's why the Claus family is here. So we can make things to bring joy to others. It's a nice thought. That reminds me. By the way, we need to think of a way for you to keep your wand safe. Can you shrink it? Do you have somewhere to put it? Not really. On second thought, that's a silly question. What she wears barely counts as clothes in the first place. I can see she certainly doesn't have any pockets or bags. Wait, there's a hook on it. So you thought of something? Maybe. Have I? Can I do that? Any idea is a good idea. Imagine if I lost my wand again and you went there. Christmas here would be ruined. That's the thing I'm most scared of. That I'll screw up and Christmas won't happen. Hey, relax. Nothing like that's going to happen. If it does, then just come see me and we'll sort it out, okay? I appreciate that, Koji. Her clumsiness seems to really bother her. I don't know what I'd do to help. Still, I do whatever I could. If you dwell on it going wrong all the time, it probably will. Happy thoughts, right? Yeah, happy thoughts. I'm Santa after all. Good boys and girls are relying on me to deliver them Christmas joy. So I'll do my best for all of them. That's the spirit. Anyway, I'm going to hook this right on your bra, because that's what I'm assuming he was going to do. Where would you like to go, Koji? I don't know. There's a lot of shops. Can we avoid the one we showed up in last time? You mean the lingerie store we teleported into? You didn't have to say it. I was nervous. It's fine. We just won't go there. I've had my fill of the lingerie store. Her attention slowly sweeps over downtown. They know how to get into the Christmas spirit here. Is it like this every year, Koji? I don't know. This is the first year I've spent here. Do you like this town? Maybe. I would like it if I had friends, I think. Hey, no problem. I'm here with you after all. You won't be alone this Christmas, I promise. I said that really weird. I'm having a stroke. She squeezes my hand tightly. Thank you, Santa. I feel really weird calling her that. The first thing that springs to mind for that name is a fat man with a white beard. Oh, that's my dad. She isn't anywhere near that. So why don't you tell me a little more about your family, Santa? What would you like to know? How about your dad? He's nice and warm and jolly. He's a bit big though and has a white beard. So he looks like this Santa shown almost everywhere. Yeah, people love him, don't you think? It's a little sad that you don't get credit though. Credit for one of us is credit for all of us. Yeah, I bet that's what he told you. Because all of us are Santa Claus after all. I see. I guess it doesn't matter if it's a team effort, well, family effort. So, do you pick what Santa goes where? How do you pick what Santa goes where? We just decide where we want to go. I like this place, so it's where I decided to stay. Do you ever go back home to the North Pole? Of course, it's not Christmas without our family dinner, you know. Naturally, Santa would celebrate Christmas herself. It's when my dad was born. That's just a joke, okay? Don't take that seriously. Christmas is about family, warmth, and joy. The North Pole is my home. It will always be the warmest place in the world for me. She closes her eyes and lets go of a happy sigh. Maybe you could come for our Christmas dinner, Koji. Christmas dinner, huh? Oh, was I thinking out loud? Yep, you were. Just forget that. She's glowing like Rudolph's shiny red nose. I'm not going to forget this. Having Christmas dinner with the Claus family. I'd get to meet the big guy himself. Without being with this cute girl while doing that. That'd be nice. Yo, is my father-in-law going to be Santa? She's so innocent and pure, as would be expected of a member of the Claus family. I wonder what it'd be like if we were married. By the way, what was that about me not losing my candy cane? Oh, where do you think I would keep it? I suppose just to tell her. My inner demons have won today. No point in beating around the bush. We're not putting it there. What if you put it in between your breasts? My breasts? My chest? My opie? Yes, I get it. Yes, there. You'd always feel it, so you wouldn't lose track. I heard a lot of girls hiding stuff there. Is that so? Guess it's worth a try. Oh, I might have to censor that one. This one's a little too suggestive. In fact, I think that's the thumbnail for the for this video. Then she squeezes the candy cane in between her two massive breasts. Do you think I can keep track of it like this? If I hold those together, it will never escape. I don't think that would work. Not to mention this looks more lewd than I imagined. So you don't think I should try? Maybe. Just keep doing it and we'll see if it works. Okay. She stands there, rubbing her breasts against the... Oh yeah, go to town on it. You're giving me a funny look, Koji. Is something wrong? No. Everything's perfectly fine. Something doesn't feel right. Oh no, it feels perfect. She peers down the length of the wand. Wow, it's really big. Doesn't feel right, Koji. You don't have to push them together. Okay. She lets go. Released, her breasts spill into their natural cleavage. They press together nicely, securing the candy cane perfectly between them. It's too big. Don't you think that? That's what she said. It won't fit in there. Oh, I bet it will. The candy cane almost seems like it's melting. God, they know what they were doing with this. This is like... This isn't even going into suggestive anymore. This is just pure, like... She is titty fucking that candy cane right now. As it rubs against her skin, I could see a shimmer of stickiness along its surface. It starts to coat her chest, giving it a slick sheen. This feels so wrong, Koji. But it was your idea, so I don't mind. Even if it feels so... Every step causes her chest to bounce subtly around the cane, securely squeezing and nudging up and down. Why doesn't this feel right? Are you meant to put things between them, Koji? Yes. Not usually. I don't like it. She cups her breasts and lifts slightly. The cane starts to slide between them. Now I'm all sticky. Even when I know where it will be, this feels so very wrong. Then why don't you stop? Because it was a suggestion from Koji, and I want to try. Even if it feels wrong, I'm happy to do what you ask. Look, you don't have to. They really need to get off this scene. I feel like... I do this for a living. No, I don't do this for a living. This is my hobby, but still. I'm sorry, Mom. Though she keeps stumbling into them by accident. Oh, thank God. I had a lot of fun today. I sure did. Santa seems like she enjoyed herself too. Well, Koji, thank you for today. Don't worry about it, it was fun. I want to give you something. She gingerly takes my hand and presses something on my palm. It's the candy cane from earlier. A snow globe? It's special. When I peer deeper into its swirling snow. Is this your workshop? Yes. Shake the globe 3 times and think about Christmas. That way you'll be able to visit me whenever you want. But it's your workshop. Are you sure you're okay with me just dropping by whenever? It's fine if it's Koji. You're special. Anyway, can I come home with you? Absolutely. She trails behind me, shy this time and carefully avoiding getting too close. Oh man. This was just full of things that happened. It takes me a while, but I eventually managed to convince Santa to take the stairs like a normal person. She's apprehensive, but we get there safely. How does it feel using the door instead? It feels okay, but I'd still feel like I'd get lost along the way. She really is hopeless. Then again, I guess she has to remember everyone's names and where they live. Making a mistake keeping all that straight isn't so unreasonable. Come on in then. Sure. She steps forward, only to trip on nothing. Leaning face first into my chest, she flails her arms as if she's trying to steady herself. Then she just falls still, realizing who she's pressed up against. You alright? I'm fine. When she pulls back, she's trying to cover her flushed face with her hands.
Sorry, I'm being clumsy again.
Don't worry about it. Honestly, I kind of find her clumsiness to be a little cute. Why do I feel like this? Every time I see you, I get nervous. I'm not very comfortable around people who aren't family. I know you're a good person, Koji, I just can't keep it together. It makes me so nervous. It's not so strange, a lot of people are nervous around others. She is not like Itsumi at all. Considering that she has no experience with typical people around her age, her awkwardness makes perfect sense. Right, okay. She just stands there in front of my doorway, shuffling her feet. Is there something you need? I was wondering if you did anything to the decorations. Did I force on you, Koji? Sorry if I did that. No, not at all. The voices are reversed now. In fact, I really appreciate that you went to all that trouble. Oh, I'm glad. I got so worried about whether or not people like the things I make. Is there any reason they wouldn't? Not particularly, it's just something I think about a lot. You worry too much. I'm being honest, I love these decorations you made for me. Still would be nice if I saw the Christmas tree though. Can't help it, I reach out to pat her on the head. Yes, head pats. We're not going to get a CG of it though, because this game hates me. Her face turns a slightly deeper shade of crimson. Oh. What is it? Dad used to pat me on the head like that when I was little. He always did it right on Christmas after he gave me my present. So it must be something pretty intimate for her. Well, if that's how you feel, I guess you can call me Daddy. That sucked.